Glenn Close's reflections on matrimony cut like a scene from one of her own films, raw, introspective, laced with the wisdom of hindsight. On Lemonade Media's Wiser Than Me podcast, the 77-year-old legend dissected her 3 marriages with unflinching candor, declaring, "I've been married 3 times and I shouldn't have married any of them." From her 1969 union with Cabot Wade at 22, dissolving after 2 years, to James Marlis in 1984, ending 1987, and finally David Shaw in 2006, parting 2015, Close traced a pattern rooted in her cloistered youth within the moral Re-Armament movement, a strict, faith-based upbringing that left her empty toolbox for relational navigation. This confession, delivered with a mix of regret and levity, unveils a woman who's channeled personal voids into iconic roles: the unhinged Alex Forrest in Fatal Attraction, the steely Marquise de Mertert in Dangerous Liaisons. "I had nothing as a model," she lamented, "so I've made a lot of mistakes. It was sad that I was so unknowing. I always chose the wrong man." Her upbringing in the MRA, a Greenwich, Connecticut enclave emphasizing moral purity over emotional literacy, stifled vulnerability, priming her for unions driven by societal script rather than self-knowledge. Wade, a folk singer met in college, represented youthful idealism. Marlis, a bond broker, post The World According to Garp fame. Shaw, an art dealer, a later life bid for stability. Each crumbled under unaddressed fissures, communication gaps, career whirlwinds, leaving Close to rebuild alone. Yet, amid the mea culpa, gratitude tempers the tale. Her daughter Annie Maud Stark, born 1988 from a premarital liaison with producer John Stark, emerges as redemption's thread. "In my generation, in my family, we have a lot of divorces," Close noted, knocking wood for Annie's stable partnership. Raising Annie amid Fatal Attraction's frenzy, diaper changes between takes, taught resilience, a legacy Close cherishes. "My kids, I think, have found literally life partners," she said, contrasting her era's marital churn with millennial intentionality. Close's candor resonates in a culture grappling with starter marriages and therapy speak. Her MRA roots, detailed in memoirs like The Big Picture, evoke The Handmaid's Tale, women groomed for duty, not desire. Escaping at 18 for drama school, she armored up, her patrician poise masking relational naivety. Hollywood's siren call amplified it. Suitors dazzled by her Cruella de Vil aura, but intimacy eluded. Post-Shaw, therapy filled the toolbox. Boundaries, self-compassion, fueling roles like the wife's Nobel laureate unraveling. Family patterns loom large. Close's sisters, also MRA raised, echo her divorces. Breaking cycles became crusade. Annie, now an actress, credits her mother's modeling of grace. "You taught me to own mistakes without shame." This intergenerational dialogue, podcast hallmark, fosters healing. Close interviewing peers on wisdom's wages. Broader strokes. Close's regrets spotlight women's evolving marital scripts. From 1950s conformity to #MeToo autonomy, her story mirrors shifts. She's advocated for menopause awareness, destigmatizing aging's toll on relationships. Single at 77, she embraces solitude, farm life with dogs, script-reading marathons. "I regret the marriages but not the growth," she clarified, her voice a velvet blade. In owning her unknowing, Close liberates listeners, proving icons falter, rise. Her toolbox, once barren, brims, a blueprint for love's late blooms unmarred by rings.